Hi and welcome to Hair Wednesday, a show that's forward the platform to all young female artists so that they can showcase their talents under the Loziba movement. So today I'm joined by Nonduduzo. Hi.
Hello, Rachel. How are you?
I'm alright. So it's a pleasure to host you here today. So can you please tell us about yourself, like your life story and everything else?
Well, I think first of all I can just say I'm a writer.
Okay.
I was born in Beitbridge, but bred in Bulawayo.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm a proud Bosso fan. That needs to be mentioned. Yes, okay. And I'm a mother of two. I've got a daughter, beautiful, in the sun. And yeah. I'm a businesswoman, and yeah, basically I think that's it.
Okay, wow, that's nice. So we are here because of your book. What is your book about? Can you brief us about your book?
It's my first published book, Ncube Ungihlanekele. It's in Ndebele. Yeah, so in the book, the story is about a young girl from very intelligent, very smart, and very bright, full of love. So it talks about how she chose to give love, expecting to get love in return. And it talks about the difficulties that she went through. It talks about it touches a bit on gender-based violence. It talks about depression. So the main aim here was to send a message about toxic relationships. You know, say abantu abaningi umuntu echaywa ngabe relationship kumbe kusemendweni echaywa umuntu abuse abantu bethu kuhlaleleni naye. Sometimes the woman is blamed.
Yeah.
So here I think it was important to give an insight to people on you find umuntu say chayo but ahamba ayifaka ama-charges abe awadophi, you know, protect umkakhe noma abuse, you know. So it's mainly, I think if you read it you will get to understand, okay, this woman stayed in this relationship, why did she stay? You get to like be in her shoes. And also I also wanted to portray that message of when we talk of toxic relationships, we're not only talking about being beaten. Sometimes you can be in a toxic relationship, you know, a relationship is a give and take thing. You have to give and you have to get. You can't always be giving and giving. If you're always giving, it's a toxic relationship.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe that's.
Alright, so like what inspired you to be an author?
You know, I never really thought that I was going to be an author. 5 years ago, I never really saw myself as a writer. Yeah. But then, you know, things happened. My sister, my baby sister, she's an artist. She's a poet, she's a writer, she's an actress and stuff like that. She, you know, I used to admire her when she was writing her poems and stuff, but I never pictured myself writing. The fact that I'm not really very good at expressing myself verbally. Yeah. So I went to this other event in North American Space. There was this lady. She was talking. She was inspiring everyone, and she told us a very emotional, moving story about her life. And everyone was touched. Then she was like, I know all of you here, each and one of you you've got your own story. A story that can move, a story that can talk to someone, but you're sitting on it. You have to tell your story. Now I was thinking, okay, I'm not a good speaker, so the best thing I can do is to write.
So, okay. So, about the market, are people buying the book? Are you making money out of this book? etc. etc.
Yes, people. You know, I'm actually surprised myself. Like, okay, whatever I get, okay. but what I want is just to tell people my stories, you know. But then I was really surprised in support corner, you know. Of course, we have to also look at the economic situation at corner. People are very careful about their spending, but I think it's support that I never expected that. I never expected it. People are buying in Bulawayo, people are buying in Joburg.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Wow. That's nice. So, as you can see that we are in this midst of the pandemic COVID-19, and I understand that it hit us just before you released your book. How did it affect you?
Honestly, I was so unhappy. I was so sad because I already arranged my venue. I wanted to launch it at the Bulawayo Art Gallery.
Alright.
Yes, I already arranged a lot of stuff, and the next thing, it's closed. There's lockdown and stuff. I was like, you know, that was painful. That was painful, but there was nothing anyone could do about it.
Yeah.
So people advised me, okay, just launch it like virtually online. And my mistake, I didn't do that. I just released it just like that.
Okay.
But then I've been trying to push it on social media, and yes, it's been, you know, social media has been like very effective. I think I would advise anyone doing any kind of business, please take advantage of social media.
Look at the advice.
because I think 90% of my sales, it's Twitter and Facebook.
Okay, now that you mentioned Twitter and Facebook, now you know someone who's watching this video would probably want to get a copy. Where can they find you, that your social media handles?
Twitter it's @uNonduduzo _Ncube. Facebook it's uNonduduzo. And I also have an ebook that you can buy online. You can buy it at www.enoxmarket.co.zw. The ebook is 150.
Okay. So then if it's not ebook, how much is it?
This one it's 200 rand.
Okay. Okay. So Ndebele, can you please read like a segment or just a small part from your book Umhlaba Ungihlanekele and explain further about like whatever that you would have chosen from the book?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
All right. So I'll just read about 2 paragraphs.
Okay.
On page 194. Ngahlaba umkhosi okomuntu owayesefelwe. Ngakubona ukuthi uThembani wayesengilahlekele. Engasoze aphenduke empilweni yami. Ngazibona sengingedwa emhlabeni omkhulu kakhulu. Kwakungasela umuntu olendaba lami. Ngase ngilahlwe yimuli yami. Umama nobaba engangithembele kubo lawo bangifulathela. Ngaphindwa ngalahlwa nguThembani onguyena umkantsho wenhliziyo yami. Pho isizathu sokuphila sasesiyisiphi? Ngase ukuphila okokucela ebantwini, ngihlupha abantu. Ngase ngingumthwalo wesigaba sonke, ngabona kungcono ukufa. Ukufa yikho kodwa okwakuza ngenza ngiziphumulele. Labantu basebezaphumula ukuba lo mthwalo oyimi. Kodwa kwakumele ngiqale ngiyobona abakithi, ngibavalelise bese ngitsahaza ke impilo yami. So here it's this part describes when Ntwakazi was ready to end her life, you know, and I think from what I read, you can actually see the importance of family support when someone is having problems, like when someone is depressed and stuff. She of course she is facing problems in her marriage, but she's now thinking, okay, I also don't have a family, which means I've got nowhere else to go. So I also wanted to let people know that in family, useka umuntu nxa eselama problems and stuff. It's really important.
So thank you for joining us today. So that was Ndonduduzo for you. Remember to follow her on social media platforms. Until we meet again, and I'm your host, Rachel Ncube. Remember, hashtag Hair Wednesday believes that women are naturals, and without them, nothing grows into maturity.